Thank you for joining us on another edition of Wisconsin Places Are Cool. Today we are going to focus on historic Greendale, Wisconsin. So let's get started. But first, if you are interested in seeing more of these videos, either the past ones, feel free to click and look at the videos that we have in our library, or subscribe and you will get updates as to the new videos that we put out. All right, so historic Greendale. In October of 2012, Greendale was named a National Historic Landmark by the U.S. Department of the Interior. Pretty cool. Greendale, along with Greenbelt, Maryland, and Green Hills, Ohio, is one of 3 government-sponsored Greenbelt communities built as a part of the Resettlement Administration under Franklin Delano Roosevelt's administration. Greendale was chosen due to its proximity to a major city, Milwaukee, and had to have enough space to develop a village center for shops, a community center, and offices. Homes would be built around the center for ease of walking, and all of this information is what I found at the greendale.org website. There is also pictures available on this video that you'll see from an article in Milwaukee Magazine. Also, the Greendale Historical Society. We pulled a few pics from there as well. Now, in starting this program during the Depression years, the Resettlement Administration had 3 main objectives in mind. It was basically to provide a suburban living to people who could not otherwise find that kind of living, and to give jobs to thousands of unemployed workers on work that would result in a lasting economic and social benefit. Now, to achieve all these purposes, the government bought 3,400 acres of farmland 3 miles southwest of the city limits of Milwaukee. Here, the community was laid out with a green belt of parkland, garden areas, and farms encircling the entire so-called urban development. In the center is the business district, which you can see in this area. Nearby, at the end of the wide center thoroughfare, is the village administrative offices, just as when the village was open for business in 1938. Greendale was originally developed by the government with the intent to provide homes for families of an income level that would preclude their living in a suburb. The requirements for renting included an income between $1,200 to $2,700 annually, a housing need, reliability in financial matters, cleanliness and living habits, and suitable size family for available living units. And I paused just a moment because we actually rented one of these homes. I believe the street was Schoolway, and we were in there for about 6 months until my parents had a house that they were building in Greenfield available to them. And that is coming up. I remember they could not fit a king-size bed frame in their bedroom, so they had to sleep on a mattress that was on their bedroom floor. And that is the house right there. It was actually kind of a cute place to live. In the back, there was actually a parkway, a walkway, and it was really neat. It kind of connected the walkway. It was in between the backyards of your neighbors, and really kind of a neat place to live. Okay, so when the size of a family changed, they had to move to the appropriate living unit. Now, there were a total of 572 living units in 366 buildings when the village was open for occupancy on May 1st, 1938. Nearly all were 2 stories except for the so-called honeymooners. All homes had concrete foundations, syncrete, a type of cinder block walls, and either lightweight tile or slate shingle roofs. A utility room containing the coal-fired furnace and laundry facilities took the place of a basement. And I remember that distinctly. We had a little crawl space underneath, and my folks had to find a place to store all the stuff we would normally put in a basement. The first floor was finished with asphalt tile on a concrete slab supported by precast concrete joists. The second floor was of a 7/8-inch oak or maple. The living room had a beam ceiling of 8-inch ponderosa pine with a wood subfloor of the floor above serving as its ceiling finish. And again, really, really cool place to visit. They have wonderful shops and restaurants downtown. And quite honestly, I would not be opposed to living there again sometime. We are empty nesters at this point, and would be kind of a cute place to live. The walkability factor is one of the highest. not just in the Milwaukee area, but in the state of Wisconsin. So thank you for joining us on another edition of Wisconsin Places Are Cool. I hope you enjoyed our little tour and history of Greendale, Wisconsin. Join us again for our next video. And again, feel free to take a look at our library of videos to check out all the things and all the places that we have discovered in Wisconsin. Take care.